welcome to Split 4 here of the Clio SoF League in Tsukuba. 2 more races this season and Split 4 is here once again. And maybe we will get a championship decision because Richard Nichols is leading the championship for Split 4 with 120 points. P2, 90 points, Rejewski. But Rejewski is in Split 3. We have seen him yesterday. So P3, Aaron Williams is more than 1 race behind. So Aaron would need 2 amazing results and Nichols would need 2 not so good results. So maybe we get a clincher tonight here in Split 4. We will see. And maybe the starting grid will give us a little insight to Richard Nichols' chances to clinch Split 4. So let's find out, shall we? So, this is our starting grid and we are almost ready to race, ladies and gentlemen. Split 4 is on the way. James Moore on pole, Sebastian Müller P2, Paul Remnant P3. And Aaron Williams, good qualifying, he is in P4. He needs a good result if he wants to have any chance on that precious Split 4 championship crown. Turn 1 for the first time, everyone survived as it seems. Shane Hanna did not start, I just noticed. Qualified around P9-ish, I think it was. Sorry, I can't remember top of my head. But did not start, which is a shame, so only 16 drivers in the race itself. Turn 8, the hairpin. We have seen quite a few things this week already. There, Adam Brockton chasing Mauricio Costa for P5. And behind them is Florian Zametzer in that Jordan 191 inspired livery. Two drivers in the business, and one of them is Aaron Williams. Did he jump the start? If so, this would be basically the championship decision for Split 4. It looks like a drive-through for both Williams and Santos. So, kinda anticlimactic. Richard Nichols, I can basically congratulate you to the Split 4 championship right here, right now, as you got past Sebastian Müller for P2. Congratulations. But the race is not over. Maybe we see a comeback of the ages and maybe Richard Nichols gets into troubles himself. We don't wish that, of course, but you never know. Right now he's in P2 at least. Martin Gonzalez. Oh, someone going wider. This is Mauricio Costa. Like I mentioned it every single week, we are in the bottom split, so mistakes are bound to happen. But yeah, what an anticlimactic way. I assume it's a jump start, as it was a drive-through. Man. Either way, And oh, Thomas Bruin! That was something? A misjudgment at best. And an unsportsmanlike move at worst. I don't know what happened there. All I know is that we got a big shunt there from Rafał Biniszewski, who is now driving in P14 at the end of the grid, except the two drivers that were in the pits. This Sametsa driver has a lot of blinking issues, I noticed. Seen him jump around quite a bit. Paul Remnant in an amazing looking livery. We have some nationality liveries provided by Jack Davies. They are on tradingpaints.com. They are linked on the Clio community Discord. Link is in the description as always. Diogo Silva and Charlie Mills. This is for P9. And Costa. Oh! Yeah, that was a misjudgment. And that cost him big time. But yeah, bottom split. Mistakes are bound to happen. Adam Brockton chasing Paul Remnant. This would be for P4. Müller not exactly getting the pace of Nichols, and Nichols not exactly getting the pace of James Moore. So there is a bit of a gap forming. Brockton, Remnant, great looking livery. Jack, you made a fantastic job with that. We have multiple nationality liveries. There's a German one, an Austrian one, a Welsh one, a French one. We have seen this by Clément Godet. An Australian one, I believe, as well. I'm not one time. There are a few. They are in the Clio Discord. They are on tradingpaint.com. So yeah, we have a few of those. We got you covered here at the Clio SoF. Not only the colored liveries done by John Cook, now also nationality liveries. Isn't that something? And more to come in the future. Probably. Hopefully. Müller, under attack from Paul Remnant. This is something I noticed a bit this season. Sebastian Müller usually is a bit better in qualifying than in the actual races itself. Which is just a thing I think I noticed across the season. This is the good thing with broadcasting every race and following every driver all season long. You start to notice something. Of course, with people that drive only once or twice, this is near impossible. But for someone who has driven a lot of races like Müller, you catch on to stuff. Thomas Bruin, P12 after shunting off Rafał Biniszewski. We have quite a bit of a gap between P5 and P6, 1.8 seconds to be precise. And the top two are getting away. James Moore, 1.2 seconds. Then a 2.8 second gap to Adam Brockton, who was under attack from Sebastian Müller. West Paul Remnant right behind him. Martin Gonzalez attacking Florian Zametzer. Like I said, Zametzer driving an Jordan 191 inspired livery. Santos, he is last in the race because, like I said, Shane Hanna did not start. Remnant, Müller. P4. And But they're good. They are presenting us good racing so far here in the top 5. They are presenting us good racing. This pack had a nice little fight. Remnant. We have seen him quite a few times this season. Attacks the inside. Stays behind though. Maybe next time. Thomas Bruin and Maurizio Costa. Thomas Bruin! He is on a warpath this week. Second time. Ay ay ay. Second time. Do not let this trend get started there, please. That would be lovely. Aaron Williams. P14. Good qualifying, ruined by most likely a jump start. We will have it in the replays for sure. Santos, who I think also had a jump start, but now he has the fastest lap, which does not bring you much. Williams! And Santos has damage as a result. Ay. The gap between 2 and 3 is getting bigger. 3.6 seconds. Moore and Nichols, they are somewhat the same. 0.9 to 1.2 was basically their gap the entire time. Maybe this changes as the race goes on. We have a bit more than 5 minutes. So, who knows? What I noticed though is that Zametza and Gonzalez have closed the gap to this group, making it more or less a nice little thing from P4 to P7. Brockton 0.9 seconds in front of Müller. Is just that little bit in front to not be in this group. Remnant, he still tries to get past Müller. Doesn't get it done again. So Müller stays in P4, Remnant stays in P5, but now he has to watch out. Zametza and Gonzalez are close. We can see them here, really close. So one mistake and instead of attacking, Paul Remnant would be defending or even losing positions. The pressure is on. But so far a good fight. So far a good fight. Sebastian is defending nicely. Santos, Biniszewski and Williams. Biniszewski goes wide. Williams gets past, is now in P14. Yeah, jump starts can ruin your race. That's for sure. And Paul Remnant. It's the story of the race, it seems. He feels faster, but this doesn't help you anything. Meanwhile, the gap between P1 and P2 has grown a little bit. Now 1.8 seconds. Too far away to get anything done here. But the race is not over yet. In the battle of the Michael Schumacher helmet versus Nigel Mansell. Few championships there, just saying. And another Michael Schumacher helmet right behind. Zametza. I think his blinking problems are now gone. Gonzalez to the outside. Tries a different line. Good exit. Puts the pressure on. Does he? Yeah, looks so far so good. Please stay like this. I want a clean battle here. I get it. I think I get a clean battle here. Now no big lockup. It was a lockup, but not a big one. We have seen bigger ones this week. But as a result, there was a bit of a contact. And Gonzalez now in P6. Sametzer now in P7. Still a solid result for the number 15 driver if he stays in P7. And the good thing for him, there is a big gap down to P8. So P7 should be the floor for him. And Paul Remnant, he does not get past. Simply does not get past Müller. Müller is doing a fantastic job. So does James Moore, 2.7 seconds. He got away from Richard Nichols, who is 3.6 seconds away from Brockton. Remnant, time is running out. Oh no, it was such a good battle. Okay, at least, he waited behind Müller. Have you seen it? He did stop, so he knew it was his fault. Cost him a bit of positions as well. But benefit of the doubt, dive bomb, Los Santos. So yeah, unlucky. It was a good battle. It was a fair battle. But then it happened. We are jumping left, right and center. Bruin, another touch, this time with Williams. He has been in a lot of incidents this week. But he stays in P13. Final lap of the race. So has begun, by the way. James Moore, we have not seen a lot of him, but he is dominating this race. Kevin Lanka, we have not talked about him at all. I think it's also the first time we have seen him on screen this race. He is fighting for P9. Williams. Oh, Bruin goes wide and Williams. Okay. I mean, Costa says thank you, gaining 2 positions. Maybe Williams was a bit irritated by Bruin's mistake. Maybe? I don't know. They are fighting though. This is tough. We are showing Paul Remnant. I have no clue why. James Moore, congratulations, dominant win. Richard Nichols wins Split 4. This is official now. Congratulations. Adam Brockton, P3. Florian Zametzer, P4. Paul Remnant. I am missing some. I'm missing Martin Gonzalez. He had a disconnect. Oh, I was looking at the table, was like, what are you doing, mister? What are you doing there? Huh? Good job, boy. Good job. Either way, these are the results from Moore to Hannah, who did not start sadly, so we know Split 4 is decided, but let's take a look at some standings, shall we? Okay, and for the last time for week 11, we are back at the overall standings, and as usual, we are looking for our participants, which for Split 4 sometimes is a bit more difficult, let's say, or it just takes a bit longer to find them. Richard Nichols. And he is in P42, and I am sorry to make it so often about the scoring of the overall championship, but do you see my problem? Do you see my problem with Richard Nichols? I will help you with what I mean. P29 is his second best result this season. but it is a drop round. Why is P29, if it is the second best out of 11 results, a drop round? Because everyone from P25 downwards gets the same amount of points. I know I'm beating this drum so often, but do you see my point? If so, thank you. If not, I am sorry, I will continue to beat this drum. It just looks, and I'm sorry for choose the word, dumb. It looks so dumb. Okay? Now back to being the neutral commentator again. Adam Brockton, P44, similar situation. Paul Remnant, similar situation. And Aaron Williams as well. Why do they have all the same amount of points? Because they all finish between P25 and the final position each and every week. And so we have no clear difference between them in terms of actual skill or stuff. So yeah, but enough of this. I made my point clear. I am sorry to use this platform. Oh, and Sebastian Müller in P48, I missed him as well. I am sorry for that. And yeah, sorry for using this platform to vent about this, but come on. I will not sugarcoat everything just because it's a Clio. I will not sugarcoat everything. But what I can't or don't need to sugarcoat is the Split 4 championship standings, and Richard Nichols is the Split 4 champion as mentioned on lap 2. 145 points. There is no chance to get past him by any chance. Aaron Williams, he is now in P2, but the gap is way too big, as you can see with the points guide to the right. So yeah, congratulations. So 3 out of the 4 splits have been decided. Split 3 is the one that is not decided. And now for the final part, how many drivers do we have in Split 4 action? 73 drivers have participated in at least one Split 4 race. And one final thing I want to say, Richard and Aaron shows it perfectly. Before this season, we never had 4 splits. It happened for the first time this season, and we got it 7 out of 11 times. So this is amazing. And maybe, just maybe, for the final round at Summit Point, which is a free track by the way, so there are no excuses, maybe we can get 8 rounds of Split 4. At first it felt like a dream. A fever dream maybe even, but it's a reality. We have 7 races with Split 4 participation. Maybe we can get number 8 as well, which would be lovely. But now we are almost done, just a few more highlights of the race, and then we will meet each other again next week at Summit Point. I hope you have a good time until then. Enjoy your time, and maybe you are part of the next SoF race. We would welcome you. Goodbye.